his game that he is really good at.
Very quickly
striking from
at the expense of a free kick.
What if the most dangerous team in world football doesn't even need its best player to humiliate a South American powerhouse? Last night in Maryland, the world watched a billion-dollar gamble pay off in real time, and it sent shockwaves through every international locker room from London to Buenos Aires. France didn't just beat Colombia 3-1, they dismantled them, while their captain and global icon, Kylian Mbappé, watched the first 78 minutes from the comfort of the bench. While the sold-out crowd was waiting for the king to take the throne, a 20-year-old sensation from PSG just announced himself as the new heir to the French Empire. If you think this team is a one-man show, you've been watching the wrong sport. Today we're breaking down the terrifying reality of French squad depth and why their B team might actually be better than your country's starters. The atmosphere at Northwest Stadium was electric, but the tactical tension was at 180 degrees Celsius from the opening whistle. Colombia brought the raw physicality and the flair we expect from South American giants, but France brought something much more clinical: the future. 29 minutes into the match, the world met Désiré Doué. It started with a deflected strike and a bit of luck to make it 1-0. But for the scouts and analysts in the stands, it wasn't just about the goal, it was the movement between the lines. For every young boy watching from the nosebleed seats, dreaming of one day wearing that blue kit, this was a masterclass in spatial awareness. Doué didn't just score, he controlled the tempo like a veteran, with 100 international caps. By the time he secured his brace in the 56th minute, with a finish that oozed composure, that massive price tag on his head started to look like a complete bargain. This is the high-value story of the month, the financial and tactical explosion of a new superstar in front of 60,000 witnesses. But let's look at the cold, hard data that makes this performance so significant. Colombia isn't a weak side. They have been a recurring nightmare for top-tier European teams over the last year. Yet Marcus Thuram made their veteran defenders look like amateurs. His towering header in the 41st minute wasn't just a goal to double the lead. It was a statement of physical dominance that proved France can outmuscle you just as easily as they can outplay you. While Colombia's star man Luis Diaz tried desperately to find an inch of space, France's rotated defence, led by the impressive debutant Maxence Lacroix, simply shut the door and locked it. We witnessed a tactical shift where Didier Deschamps invited the Colombian pressure only to kill the game on a lightning-fast counter-attack. It's this calculated, almost robotic efficiency that keeps millions of viewers glued to the screen, because it's a high-stakes chess match played at the highest level of human performance. Then came the moment those 60,000 fans had been chanting for all night. In the 78th minute, with the score sitting at 3-1, after Jaminton Campaz managed to pull one back for Colombia, with a moment of individual brilliance, the air in the stadium completely changed. The noise reached a deafening roar as Kylian Mbappé stepped onto the pitch. He is currently sitting on the precipice of history, just one goal away from equaling Olivier Giroud's all-time scoring record for the French national team. In a frantic, high-intensity 13-minute cameo, he reminded everyone why he is the most feared player on the planet. He had a goal ruled out for a razor-thin offside call and missed a near-post sitter by mere inches. The sheer gravitational pull he has on a defensive line, even when he isn't playing at 100% capacity, is exactly why France is the heavy favourite for the upcoming World Cup. Even when he doesn't find the back of the net, his presence alone wins the psychological war. So here is the question that's going to haunt every international manager as they prepare for a high-stakes summer. How do you beat a team that can win 3-1 without their best player on the field for 80% of the match? France just completed a massive sweep of the Americas, beating Brazil and Colombia back-to-back with two entirely different starting lineups. They aren't just a football team anymore. They are a factory of elite, world-class talent that never stops producing. For the kids in the local parks dreaming of glory, and the scouts in the boardrooms looking for the next billion-dollar hit, the message is clear. The French era isn't ending, it's just entering its most dominant phase yet. If you had the budget right now to build a franchise, would you bet on the veteran legends who have seen it all, or the 20-year-old prodigies who are hungry for more? Drop your take in the comments, because this debate is just getting started, and I want to see your predictions for the record books.